Alright, so if you have no clue how to do the Whisper of the Worm mission, what this video is going to be is basically just a walkthrough on how to do the mission. I'm not going to do any skips in this run. I'm just recording this live, so it'll be a live run. So once you go into the mission, you just want to jump to the left, right over here. And you just have to shoot this blight. And once you destroy it, you just jump down. And you continue through this cave. And if you need help doing this mission on either normal or legend, kick.com/trigs, TRIIGZ, and I'll help you get through this mission on both normal and legend, as I'm doing right now. So when you get to this room, you just want to jump down here. You just want to be careful for all the stuff that's going to come out on the wall. Just can jump over it. And then we want to jump down. So I'm going to jump this little safe area here. That's kind of safe. So you just go over here. Then you want to jump across to the next pillar. If you play Hunter, Stompies are good. Lion Rampants with Titan, you can actually fly through this whole thing and skip it all. But you just got to be careful. And then once we get here, we're going to jump around this corner. And we got to wait here, so these are going to move back and forth. So once this starts to move backwards, I'm going to start going forward. Then I'm going to wait here. Wait for that one to go. Then it's going to start to move back. And then same thing. We wait for this one to move. And then we keep going. And same thing here. And then once we make it through that, we just jump across to here. There's going to be a nice elevator that will take us all the way up. So we just wait for it to come back down. And we jump on it. Alright, there we are. Then it goes up. Jump here. Then you want to take this left. And then on this part, it is nice if you have an eager edge sword. I just kind of run through it. You get stuck on that, and then it will push you off. But with a sword, you just, sword swing, and you'll be alright. And then when you get to this room, there's going to be some sniper vandals that will do damage. So you want to be careful for them. And when you're jumping, just watch out for these blights that will shoot you out. And we're going to jump across when we see that blight shoot. And we can jump again. This one's going to shoot out, so just be careful. Then we jump across again. You can kill the vandal, or don't. Then we want to jump over here. But this is going to keep opening and closing, so you can jump on this. And just go right in. And then you're going to get to this toilet room, and you'll be like, what in the hell? Where do I go? So you can either guess, if you want, or it's going to be back right. See, the one that will work. A lot of people spend a lot of time in this room trying to find the right one. So we go right over here. And then there's a nice shortcut here. So instead of climbing all the way up and doing all that jumping stuff that leads you to up there, you just go right back here, crouch down. We just keep running. When we get to this, just jump up here on this ledge and do the loop around. Then you can get over here. I'm just going to jump down to that. But if you go too low, it will kill you. There's like a death barrier, so be careful. Then you want to jump across to here. Then up here. And now this is where there's actually going to be some enemies. And you have plenty of time to kill these enemies, so I'm going to put some damage stuff on. And in order to get to the next room, you have to kill every single enemy that's in here. You don't have to destroy all the blights or anything. You just have to make sure every enemy in here is killed. So I'm just going to use Strand Titan. And if you die, it's fine. I'll probably die a couple times in this video, to be honest. There is no, like, revive tokens either, so you can die as many times as you want. And what's nice about it is that the respawn timer is like 5 seconds, and you respawn pretty much right in the room that you die in, so they're very lenient. Don't be afraid to die in this. Just a lot of enemies in here. These little bombs here will kill you. They're probably the most annoying thing in this whole mission, to be honest. So we're just taking out all the enemies, making sure we kill all of them. It's going to be this Vandal up here. Alright, and that's that room. So then we shoot that Blight. And in this room, we have to kill all these enemies in here once again. Then we can destroy this Blight. And then this room, same concept. Kill all the enemies. You don't have to kill the Blight, so. Just gonna kill these. This route I take is always, for me, worked. Been pretty fast, so. Just a couple Hobgoblins, a couple Charizards in here that you kill. I think there's 4 of them, and then like however many Hobgoblins. And once all of those are dead, this room is probably the hardest room. So there's going to be so many Scions that spawn in, as well as these 3 Hobgoblins. And then these Phalanxes are going to spawn in behind you. So this room I always pop my super in. It's kind of what I save it for. Because as you see, look how many Scions are in here. And they're going to keep multiplying. Just makes it even more annoying. They look like they won't kill you, but they do damage, trust me. So we kill all those. Then we're going to destroy this Blight. However, you want to jump to this ledge right here, because otherwise you're going to fall, and that's death. And this is the final boss room. So there's going to be a couple Phalanxes that you got to take out. If you are dying a lot, there's this room right here, which is pretty safe. Kind of hang out in here. Just take your time and shoot the enemies. What I'm doing right now. But you don't have to do that. You can get aggressive, like I said. Especially if you're solo. You want to try to get through it as fast as you can. And once we take out those enemies, you can put your rally down. And these 3 oracles are tied to the bosses. So we shoot the left one, that will spawn that boss in. We shoot the middle one, we'll spawn that boss in. Same with the right one. So I do 1 boss at a time. It's just safer that way, especially with all 3, and it gets pretty crazy. There's more enemies spawn in with the boss, so. And then, just do what you can. Take out the boss. We got a nice well for this one. And these bosses do have a decent amount of health. So once we take that one out, more enemies will spawn in. And I'm going to spawn the next boss in. But you have 40 minutes, so. Like I said, there's no rush. It's really that jumping puzzle that your first time in here can take you. It eats up a lot of that time. Just going to take out these ads. Alright, then the mini boss is over here. I pop my super. Then we kill that one. We can spawn the last one in. But there is another boss after you kill these 3, so be aware of that. Try to save some ammo for that one. But these 3 do have the most health. You'll see what I mean. Alright, so once we kill all 3 of those, the final boss is going to spawn in. And he's going to be immune. So to do damage, we got to kill these 2 wizards that are on the left and right. And then once we do that, that's when he becomes damageable. So there's 2 damage phases that we have. So that's the first one. And then same concept, more blights are going to spawn in. Then we just have to kill these 2 wizards again. So there's the first one. And there's the second one. And now we can kill this boss. If you want to destroy the blights, it does, you know, kind of help. You really don't need to. And that's it on how to do the Whisper mission. I mean, that really didn't take that long at all. I was using Strand Titan. It makes this very easy. I was just using Worm Gods with the Navigator and Banner of War. That's really all you need. And that's it on how to do the Whisper mission. Like I said, if you need help with it, once again, kick.com/Triggs, TRIIGZ. And I'll help you get the mission done on both normal and legend. Easy loot. See you in the next one. Peace.